Welcome back to Massfield. There's an upcoming speaker series in Springfield that provides a forum for you to learn, discuss, and exchange ideas that are so important. These important issues, they affect our society. And here to share more, we have Paige Brody, Executive Director of these public forums. It's the 79th year, and you're finishing with a bang. For people who, for the last 79 years, haven't been tuning in, tell us about the Springfield Public Forums.
Well, we are most well known as a speaker series, most importantly, a free public forum. We're one of the last of our kind in the country that is free to the public. You can just walk right in and hear what an expert has to say about something really fascinating.
And these are the big stories. This isn't just the little minutiae. These are big topics, you know, meant to get your mind moving.
Right, right. And that's our tagline, is igniting minds in conversation. And our topics really vary. You know, the idea is that people who just want to know a little bit more about how the world works can come and
It's
learn
those
more.
Great topics for the water cooler conversation the next day. Say, I went to the most amazing talk last night, and my mind has been tweaked, and now you want to help change everybody else around you.
Right. We hope that's what people will do, you know, create some ripple effects of conversation and dialogue.
Speaking of ripples, we're talking about a marine biologist. The next speaker series coming up, and this one, usually they're for adults, this one's family friendly.
Right, right. Something that's a little bit different for us, but anyone who has kids, I would say about 10 and older, will really enjoy this program. So we have a marine biologist and oceanographer coming. That's hard to say.
It is. It's a tricky word.
And her name is Dr. EDITH WIDDER, and she has become really well known as an expert in bioluminescence. And
bioluminescence.
Bioluminescence, that's creatures that can make their own light. So in the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean, there are a lot of creatures that bioluminesce, so they can find their way around. And she's become an expert in those creatures, and so she's become a pioneer in deep sea dives, and has also created some of the optical technology that allows us to get good video and photographs of these really amazing critters down there.
See, this is huge stuff. This is a worldwide story, and it's right here in our backyards in Springfield.
Right in Springfield at Symphony Hall.
And I was obsessed with this kind of stuff when I was a kid. It's so cool, you know, to see squids and anemones, things that can create their own light.
She'll have a great presentation, you know, videos and photographs of some of the really interesting creatures that she's found. And again, that'll be really exciting for anyone 10 to 100, I guess I would say.
I would say so.
And that's Sunday the 23rd.
And it's free.
Free.
That's the best part.
At 4 p.m.
And then we're concluding the speaker series this year with a historian.
Yes, yes. We have FREDRIK coming. He won the Pulitzer Prize last year for his book called The Embers of War, The Fall of an Empire and the Making of America's Vietnam. So most of us assume that Vietnam started in the 60s, but what he talks about is actually the roots of the Vietnam War and our involvement in it goes much farther back to even World War II. And even though France already had a mess on their hands in Vietnam, we still went in, you know, thinking that somehow we could do something that France wasn't able to accomplish, and as most of us know, it was a total mess. So he talks about the roots of the Vietnam War, and I think it's really interesting for anyone who has an interest in history, but also Vietnam vets. You know, Vietnam War is one of the few wars that we still have remaining from farther back that we still have living veterans. So, we really hope people will come out and hear what Fred has to say. And I have to mention too that one of the interesting things about our forum is that not only do you get to come hear the speaker talk, but we do a live Q&A with the audience and the speaker. So you can walk right up to the microphone and ask that expert a question directly.
And that's an expert that's so well esteemed in their field, and you can see them live coming up. Thank you for stopping by today.
Absolutely.
What an intriguing series. I love this. I got to stop by one of these one day.
Come on down.
If you want to learn more, all you have to do is visit springfieldpublicforum.org.